I returned from Sabra and Shatila, and we founded MED, and since then I've always been going to and fro to Lebanon to work in the refugee camps. In 1987 was another milestone. Just as Shatila camp was almost destroyed, and just as hope was fading in Lebanon, the Palestinians started their first uprising. It was called First Intifada. It was an uprising of civil disobedience. The Palestinian people, women, children, ordinary civilians, had stood up to demonstrate against the Israeli army, the fourth mightiest in the whole world. At that time, they don't even have Qassam rockets. They just threw stones. Many of them were wounded as a result. And soon, I was asked whether I'm prepared to go to Gaza Strip to look after wounded Palestinians. So I ended up in a hospital called Ali Arab Hospital. So this was an Anglican hospital built in 1891 and has served Gaza through many, many years and is still serving Gaza now. Again, I work with Palestinian doctors who are both victims and doctors and helpers at the same time. Not only have they got to care for the wounded, they themselves were wounded. Their families were destroyed. Many of them have brothers and sisters captured. The pain in their heart can only be matched by the pain felt on the bodies of their patients. Gaza is very beautiful. Gaza is not a dump. This is Gaza. Beautiful beaches, blue Mediterranean Sea. It is so beautiful that you won't believe it. Yet, the beaches were abandoned because Israel said that if anybody wandered into the Sea of Gaza beyond 3 nautical miles, they can be shot. And fishing boats sometimes, when they go too far up the coast, do get killed. So that's why every time the Palestinians give me fish to eat, I just can't. I find it very difficult because it is the blood and the life of Gaza fishermen. This is the beautiful sunset of Gaza. And Gaza is extremely beautiful. It's springtime in Gaza. The tree has burst in blossom. But yet, this was a picture taken in May 1989. It was after the Eid, when Palestinian families, after the Ramadan, when Palestinian families began to visit each other. And the Israeli helicopters, Apache and all that, decide to shoot at the crowd when they come out of mosque. So within an hour, we have 6 dead and 343 wounded, put in the hospital. We operated day and we operated night. And when the morning came, I really don't know how I felt. But as I came out, I saw this beautiful tree and the blue sky. And somehow I thought, the world can forget Gaza, but God has not. It has revisited Gaza with spring. Gaza used to be an orchard. Bits of it still is, full of lemons and oranges. This picture was taken in January 2009 when I visited. It's a part of Gaza which I have not yet destroyed. Yet, on that farm, 60 dunam of olive trees have been destroyed and bulldozed in one night. This was what's left of it. The other bits of that place. Take a good look at it because it might not last for a long time. So these pictures, you are familiar. I have to show you because we have not seen it for a year. We don't show it on television anymore. Goldstone tried to publish it, but it's facts and figures. So look at it. This was Gaza. 58 mosques destroyed. This was the beginning. And then when I arrived, northern Gaza, which I knew so well, because I lived in Gaza, I worked in Gaza, I drove up and down Gaza in my United Nations van between 88 and 89, was reduced to this kind of state, desolate and obliterated. In the end, only the Israeli army can actually tell us how many tons of bombs they've dropped on Gaza. We estimate 1.5 million tons, and they got very angry with us. They call me a liar, but until they come clean to say how many tons they drop on it, I will not ship and they will not ship. So that was northern Gaza, Beit Lahia, Gaza, completely desolate. The orchards which I knew so well, the factories, they're all destroyed. Weird bombs. Bombs that don't make a noise and has melted a whole lot of concrete. The building right in the middle was completely molten by one of the bombs.